Hey everybody, a little bit of a teaser here. Welcome to the future of the next project. We received a couple boxes leaning against the garage just the other day. One appears to be a rather vintage Firebird, but in general it's in pretty good shape. It's got a custom sticker on it. We'll take a look at that later. I believe this is in for a re-neck though, to fit the player's hand better. This is a rather narrow nut and kind of a small neck. And he likes a big, beefier neck. So I think we are doing a re-neck on this. I'll get with the owner about that. The other box, which was out in the elements, leaning against some bushes next to the garage, is a Gibson, which has already seen the repair shop at least once. It's got carbon fiber across the neck. So we can only assume that it had some neck pain in the past. Otherwise, pretty nice husk. Used and abused, but I think we have an idea what's going to happen. It had 3 pickup rings taped in place, 2 humbuckers, one the neck, one the bridge, and pickup ring for another humbucker. So this is going to be a tri-power Gibson SG in the future. But I'm pretty sure this one is getting a re-neck also to fit the player's hand better, a bigger, beefier neck. So that is what the future entails at some point in time when we get all of our other little jobs done. And there are other things in the mail coming my way, and a couple other projects already on the bench, and I've got a closet full of stuff and things stuffed under my bed, and this is not my full-time job. Let's take a look at a quick unboxing of these as the carrier driver just left them at the door in the rain, as we look to the future of the next project. Well, everybody, we've got a couple exciting projects coming up here. I don't want to say that I'm getting to them immediately because if you watch the channel, you know that I move at a snail's pace. Fortunately, or unfortunately perhaps, I don't do this for a living. This is my weekend hobby. So, there are only so many weekends in a week, in a month, in a year. And there are other things to do too. I have to fix toilets and climb up on the roof occasionally and whatever. But we've got a Greco Thunderbird from, I have to look up that serial number. I'm not sure when. It is in for a re-neck. I did check my notes, and yes, it is getting a new neck. And actually, it's a pretty good-looking vintage husk. I don't know how vintage it is. We'll look into that. But it is going to get a little bit beefier, baseball bat-ish, asymmetric neck. Similar, or pretty much the same headstock shape. Pretty much what you see here, except I believe it was trapezoid inlays and a thicker neck overall. We will be rerouting it for a bigger, beefy tenon that will run back into the body. As it is right now, I don't know what they have for a tenon. This actually looks like a single piece of lumber right down the middle, but I think it is a set neck. But if it's a set neck, it barely has anything holding it together. But anyway, we're going to make it look kind of like it does now, but new and different. So I was checking, I was like, wonder what this finish is. Not knowing how old this was or where it was made exactly. It's a Japanese guitar, but what do they use for a finish? Well, it's not lacquer. Nope. It's impervious to lacquer thinner, which is okay. I'm all right with that. So, giving it a little flyby here, we have got a sticker that says this garment has been specially printed and or dyed, therefore, yada, yada, yada. One size fits all. So here we go, giving it a good look. You know what? We've definitely seen worse looking guitars laying on the bench, haven't we? This one's going to be kind of fun. We've got, I think, a paper template of what the truss rod cover is supposed to look like. And shooting down the back, there is a little splice on the very headstock end, but the grain lines up reasonably well from the neck into the body, even though this may be a set neck, not a through piece. I don't know. We'll find out when we tear it apart. That's going to be fun. Pretty cool. Opening the other mystery box, and out comes, looks like a brand new guitar case. Okay, this has got me a bit confused. What is it? Nice latches everywhere. Yeah, this is a new case. What in the world? That's not a new guitar. It is what? I don't know how old it is. We're going to have to look this one up too. Oh, another vibrola. Oh, we know who this came from. And some Clusen tuners in the box. That's nice to have. So we know what we're going to do for headstock. Oh, what is this? Another Seymour Duncan. It has the Seymour Duncan scrubbed off it though. It does say Seymour Duncan made in America on the plate. What does that mean, I guess? It is a Gibson SG. And look, it has nibs. Not for long. We're going to get rid of those. Checking the metric width of this, and it is 43-ish millimeters wide at the nut, and about that wide at the heel, whatever that number is. We are going to be removing this neck, maybe salvaging this fingerboard for another. That's upside down. Maybe salvaging this fingerboard for a different project. Maybe this fingerboard will go on the Greco. I'm not sure. I'll have to check my notes. And that is upside down also. Almost an inch thick at the 12th fret. Almost. A couple thousandths short. Oh, and look at this. This has been repaired, and that is some carbon fiber woven cloth over what we assume will be a mishap in the neck. Like that ever happens. Some nice blue painter tape peeled off there, a brand new pick guard of sorts, and peeling off some more tape. And we have two more Seymour Duncans. Says Seymour Duncan made in the USA, or made in America, I should say, on the bottom. But the Seymour Duncan logo has been scrubbed off of the top. Interesting. Doesn't matter to me. And here we go, putting on some green tape. This keeps zombies away, actually. Zombie green tape. Checking out the wiring, got a ground, and some things missing there. Okay, we can take care of that. So this is going to be fun too. I don't know which is going to come first, the Greco or the Gibson, but we're going to get after it soon, or sooner or later. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me through this teaser. Please take care of yourself and those around you. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate that. Give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, leave comments. Maybe you should vote. I don't know if it'll have any impact on what the owner wants to do with these, but if we all vote and say we want one over the other first, maybe he'll listen. Let's find out. Take care. Bye.